Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning to you. Good morning, put it on the table. I'm glad I didn't say nothing stupid like, good morning, potion on the table, because I do stuff like that. I'm like dyslexic as hell. Good morning, Sam, I am. How are you? For real. I be dyslexic as hell. I be trying though. I really be trying. Just be a mess. Good morning, you all. Oh my goodness. Good thought about you. Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, hold on 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Okay, first and foremost, I was I was tripping on everything that went on yesterday because I that was an unexpected thing for me. Tina baby, good morning. Yes, I'm feeling better today. I just need to. So this all started in Vegas. I don't know if you guys remember. I was telling you, oh, my doctor said I was positive for ARAs. I thought she said ARAs. She said ANAs. I just found that out yesterday. I just found out that she said ANAs, but I thought it was ARAs. So I've been saying this whole time. The doctor said I'm positive for ARAs, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. But so in my so my chart, so they were able to get a hold of my doctor in Vegas, Sarah, and get my chart, see my chart. And that is when the doctor here, after he talked to her, had that discussion with me and was like, I need to go see the rheumatologist immediately. So, yeah, so we're going to be calling around and getting that scheduled today. I'm not used to my skin looking like this, so this shit is really weird to me. I'm definitely going to go get me a big old hat today to wear. I think it was you, Sam. I am. Who was that told me to go get a big old hat and and it's like, something that, or umbrella, something real cute that I can have my face covered up because my face can't be in the sun. If you would have just said hi to me, I would have said hi to you, Show Show. Okay? Just say hi. That's all you got to do. Just come in here and say hi. I'm going to say hi, Show Show. You feel me? It's a big fucking deal, though. Sunscreen, too. Right, apparently. Because my face, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my face? Bro, that shit threw me for a loop, for real. I could not have imagined. But, I feel fine again. Hey, show show. Um, I feel fine. I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Um, yeah, little cute hats. So now hats are definitely about to be my thing, y'all. So we're about to have a collection of hats. Okay. Um, Bruce did. Bruce did respond to the text. He did say that he wishes he could be here for me. And I was like, thank you. So do I. And I appreciate that. Obviously he cannot. But, I was disturbed yesterday at the lack of response because this is a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what's going on, like, no. So, Also, I was tripping because, uh, but that does explain the body pains though. But anyway, I was tripping because in the cloudiness, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes I was telling Nani this. I would wake up and not know where I was at. I would wake up and be like disoriented, like, where the fuck am I at? And Nani would be like, Mama, like, what are you talking about? We're at your quarter living. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Like I would literally wake up disoriented, and come to find out that it's a symptom too. So that's crazy, huh? I didn't even think nothing about that. I'm just like, damn, I'm tripping, and then move forward without even having a second thought about that. But there are plenty of days that I woke up disoriented, not knowing where the fuck I was at. Like, wait a minute, who the fuck are y'all? Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck is that on that picture? Like, what the fuck? There are plenty of days I woke up like that, straight up. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, Tina, baby, please be on your job in this live because I do have trolls. For some reason, people see it fit to, act a fool on the internet. Don't matter to me. Doesn't matter what they say or whatever. I just want you to just be on your, make sure you on your job, boo, because they've been in here. I was tripping off of that, the fact that Rashonda Landfair, all this time, everybody been saying, oh, he didn't rape no kids, or Kelly didn't rape no kids, he didn't do this, and he didn't do that. I even said it. I was even like, no, they're trying to railroad him. And then Rashonda Landfair comes out. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I heard that Drea, Asante McGee, and all of them would sit in the living room and watch my commentary live. This is what Cash Jones told me. Y'all know Cash Jones was the mole that went in between um, the R. Kelly camp and then the victims. So she would tell me that they would sit up in the living room and watch my videos about them and be mad. And that's why they all copyright striked my channel at the same time. Remember, I had 11 copyright strikes at once. That all came from them damn R. Kelly victims. Remember, I told you I said they even trying to do it to me. Remember that? Child, crazy work. Turns out I was wrong. Rashonda Landfair came out as a grown ass woman. She just straight up said, yes, that happened to me, and I've been groomed all this time. What? That is about the sickest stuff that I've ever heard. Ever. And I couldn't imagine that. Well, no, he's not having a good time in there because he's saying that the guards, the COs, are trying to hire people to kill him, which means that the COs are treating him bad, and which also means that the inmates are treating him bad because he feel like they're the ones that are actually doing the actions versus the COs are the ones who have the intention. So, um, so yeah, they're not treating him good in there. But I could imagine when Rashonda Landfair comes out and she says, I'm standing in my truth now. Yes, I was 14 and that happened to me. That set off a whole new hellfire across the prison. You have to remember, there are TVs in prison. People do have their personal TVs. And then there are community TVs. Okay? There's TVs. There's your personal TV. And then there are community TVs. And one thing about being in prison is you want to see what's going on with other criminals. You don't want to be the only fucking one. Turn on jail while we in jail so we could watch the male prisoners get their ass in trouble too. Misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? We in there watching each other cases on fucking 2020 and court cam. and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. We in there watching each other cases on the local news and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I could imagine this is just starting a whole new hellfire in there. Sam I Am said, I believed it once I seen that interview with Aaliyah on BET. They were acting like a couple, and she was like 14 or 15. So in old media, and you even still see it on this show called So You Think You Can Dance, they will couple people up. They will make it to where the person, they have to have this chemistry. That's old media though. You know, we're in the age of new media, and we don't have to do that. So You Think You Can Dance still does it. A lot of shows will still do it. You'll see a lot of musicians when they get on stage. You know he married and you know she married, but they'll still do that walking around each other, and you know, toward the woman will still be sexual around the man and all that stuff. For some reason, old Hollywood, the old media thought that was appropriate, even with children. That's so weird. That is the weirdest shit. I don't know why they did that. You know how many women they forced into positions that they didn't want to be in because of that type of shit? How many women were forced into positions because of stuff like that? The Quaalude shit that Bill Cosby just admitted. Yes, I used to break them Quaaludes down, put them in any woman's drink that I wanted to sleep with. Now you are Bill Cosby. You mean to tell me, hey, M. Berkeley, you mean to tell me you ain't got that much confidence in your DI? What's up, create your own best version? Good morning. You mean to tell me you don't have that much confidence in your DI that you feel like you need to drug women and you feel like you need to rape kids? What the fucky? Like, huh? Have you ever watched Shirley Temple Story? Girl, girl, let me tell you, girl. Listen, it's so much. It's many more stories other than that. It's way, way many more. And it's sad and it's scary. It's sad and it's scary. I want to know what I want to know, what I will always fucking want to know. I will never stop wanting to know one thing. What the fuck happened to John Benet Ramsey? I will never stop wanting to know that. Where is John Benet? Fuck the rest. Where is John Benet? Like, what? I will never stop wondering that. I will never stop because what the fuck happened? I think she alive. I think she's alive. I just do. I was looking at I was looking at Azriel's story, and I was going back and listening to stuff she was saying. And it wasn't just that R. Kelly had slept with kids. It was also that he had made other people do it as well, right? Because when Azriel was having that argument with Josh Joycelyn, she was like, hey son, how are you? Love back to you, baby. She was like, you slept with me when I was 17. That's what she said to Joycelyn. You slept with me when I was 17. Take care of you, Diamond. We need you. The best personality ever. Thank you. Best audition. Thank you, son. And thank you, create your own best version. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm going to take care of myself as much as I possibly can. Trust me. I'm just got to get adjusted because I'm in total shock. Like, what you just say? I got who, what, when, what? Like, what? I don't even know if that runs in my family. Or maybe my family was undiagnosed. You never know now because the older generation right before mine, they have misdiagnosis and they're undiagnosed. Like I have a parent that is undiagnosed. That she's not ever gonna go seek help. And it's like you know it. and but you can't do anything about it. Wait, what just happened? Okay, yeah. So maybe my family is undiagnosed and I just don't know. You know, they just don't know. So, could be that. I gotta go get my nails done today, y'all. I was just literally cutting wood and all this other stuff, and I'm about to get up in a second. We gonna go outside today. Then I'm going back to work today. We getting back on track. We getting back on track. My mother had lupus, so I'm high risk. I didn't see it in you because her breakout looked like sores. Yeah, the doctor was telling me that yesterday too. He was telling me if I have any more symptoms or any more of a rash. Thank you, Nikita, to come back in. But he was telling me that I need to for sure schedule an appointment with the rheumatologist. Hold on. Because y'all reminded me. Y'all are reminding me. So the rheumatologist's name is Kirkland Purnell. Kirkland Purnell. Yeah, so I'm gonna call him in a second and get that scheduled because the last thing that I need is to not be taking care of myself. But I have got to get this. Y'all see this? All this light skinned skin. Then the fucking nurse gonna say to me yesterday, he was sitting up there laughing all in a jolly mood and shit. He got the chance to see my titties because he did my EKG, y'all. Anyway, he was all in a jolly mood. He gonna say, at least you cute. You got a little light skin, dark skin going on. Sir, if you don't get the fuck away from me, did you not did y'all not just tell me some shit that I did not just expect to even? And then the girl that was taking my blood was talking to me like it was normal. So yeah, with lupus, you got da. I'm like, bitch, you're talking to me like I been knew I had lupus. She's like, oh, you didn't know you had it? I said, no, I didn't, ma'am. What the fuck? Did y'all hear that when I was getting my blood taken on that video yesterday? How she was talking to me about it like it's normal, like it's a part of my normal life or something. You just have to stay on top of it. Definitely manage your stress for real. At least you're cute. Girl, I was like, what is this man talking about? Like, what the fuck? And so yeah. Um Yep, he pretty much gave me nothing for my um the hospital be messy, right? All you have to do is cleanse. Don't claim it. Shit, I wasn't trying to claim it. When the first doctor told me that I was positive for some shit, I was ignored the bitch. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Anyway, like, girl, I don't know what the fuck no ARAs are. Girl, what are you talking about? I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I did look it up, and it did say, um, even when I looked up ARAs, like, watch, let me show y'all. Even when I looked up what? What does it mean when someone is positive for ARAs? See, look, Even when I was saying ARAs, this is what I'm talking about. Watch this. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Even when I was saying ARA, it still said this. Being positive for ARAs, anti-ribosmal P antibodies, almost almost always refers to a laboratory result for an antibody test used to detect specific subtype of systematic lupus erythematosus, SLE, commonly known as lupus. This is what she told me. While only 10 to 20% of all lupus patients test positive for these, they are more frequently found up to 40% cases in patients with active disease. So, hold on, let me get my green screen back up. Oh, so even when I was saying ARAs, now what Google just pulled up, I did not read that before. If I would have read that before, I would have immediately, as soon as she said it, I would have immediately jumped on it. What I read was what I read was that, hey, Caramel, yes, herbs, yes, mukbang media, absolutely. Do I feel bad or hurting? Sometimes, occasionally, my body hurts, and I be wondering why. But no, I don't feel bad. I'm fine. But that happened back in May, April, May, that I found out that I was positive for ARAs. What I read was that it could be many things. It could be stiff hip syndrome, and my hip was hurting, so I thought it had something to do with my hips. I didn't even think twice about no shit like no lupus. Now, when I just pulled that up right now, that's what came up just now. And I could have sworn she said ARAs, and then yesterday the man said ANA. What does it mean when you're positive for ANAs? So this is what it says for ANA. This is what he said yesterday. My doctor in Vegas said ARA. And this is what it says for ANA. A positive anti-nuclear antibody test result means your immune system is producing antibodies that attack the nucleus of your own healthy cells rather than solely attacking whatever. So this is what he said yesterday, ANA, and then he told me I had lupus. Literally. After he spoke with Dr. Sarah. And he told me I need to go to the rheumatologist immediately. So I don't know. She said ARAs, he said ANAs. I don't know what the fuck either one of them are. We just found out together, apparently. Okay. So yeah, and that's when I went live. Right after I found out, I went live and I just started bawling, crying. Like, what the fuck? At first, I was just sitting there like, what the fuck is this man talking about? And then it hit me, and then I went live. I was having an emotional issue. I was definitely on some emotions. I got my Fiji, my Tropicana. I'm currently drinking cranberry, and then I have my hydration fruit punch. Yeah. Currently, Jimmy's in trouble because he chewed a tissue roll. He ate the last tissue roll. Well, I have two tissue rolls that I put tissue on. So I had two tissues left, and he ate one of them. So, but it was the last one for my other roll in the bathroom because I have two rolls in the bathroom. to put tissue on. But yeah. So you tried to reach me yesterday. I know. I tried to respond to you, but I was just too. My mind was just in too much of a place yesterday. My mind was just in too much of a place yesterday. So today, I'm trying to get working. I'm gonna be pushing out some celebrity content. Hopefully today, maybe not, but definitely, um, gonna find a way to swerve back into getting back on track and reading for my book club and all that stuff. So yeah, my brain was gone yesterday. I still feel I'm still tired. Like I still feel like I need to like. So the hospital just emailed me something, and they're telling me to log into my patient portal for more information. So they want to say something to me. I don't know what it is. Soon to find out. But yeah, uh, all the confirmation that I needed to really believe that R. Kelly had done anything was really Rashonda Landfair. And she did it. She told us. I was like, what the fuck? But honestly, y'all, I thought something was going to be wrong with my kidney. I ain't going to hold y'all. Because I've been drinking. And I thought this had something to do with my drinking, my kidney, something. And it didn't. It's something totally different. That shit crazy. Crazy work. Probably just more information on follow-up care. Yeah. Ugh. I need to call him right now. I need to call this rheumatologist right now. I'm going to figure it out. I also have to call my lawyer. I also have to get to work. Let me see. Ooh. Hell yeah. But anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and hop to it. I need to call this damn rheumatologist. Oh, this was another thing that I wanted to say too before I get off. I'm kind of irritated for Cardi B. I'm irritated for Cardi. I'm gonna email you. I have an urge to share something with you. Much love. Thank you so much, Mukbang Media. Um, I'm irritated for Cardi. I'm irritated because every time Cardi get a man, these girls can't leave him alone, bro. Every time Cardi B gets a man, here comes somebody out the woodworks, want to sleep with him, want to be with him with a pretty passion, want to claim him, want to get clout off their name, want to talk about him, wanting to make him the center of some type of attention because he's with Cardi now. And another person just did that to her. Uploaded a video of her putting her feet all in Stefan Diggs' ear and face and rubbing her toes down the side of his face. I got upset seeing it. I ain't gonna hold you. I got angry. I imagined that was my man. And I was like, oh, bitch, no, you in. Bitch, no, you in. Okay? And I got angry for Cardi. Because why would you upload that video on the internet knowing that this man just had multiple children with multiple women? That's not you. And this latest one is Cardi, who he's currently in a relationship with publicly. Like, why? She said that Stefan Diggs chased her around for 10 plus years trying to get with her, DMing her and all kinds of shit, all willy-nilly trying to be her man. She finally gave that nigga a chance, and he was full of shit. That's what she said. So basically, you're saying that you waited for 10 years to have sex with Stefan Diggs, then he cracked you and ghosted you. And you feel the need to tell us this story because Like, girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. Like, that shit makes me so mad. Why do these girls feel the need to, just because somebody is dating Cardi, now all of a sudden you want to be putting videos out and saying all this and all that? Like, to me, that's stupid. And you look stupid because Stefan Diggs cracked you and didn't fuck with you. He chased you around for 10 years, got what he wanted, and then didn't fuck with you. Why would you get on the internet and even tell that story, bitch? Like, you know how stupid you look? That's all I'm saying. Shit look dumb as a bitch. And it makes me mad for Cardi because it's like, bro, leave that girl the fuck alone. She done just had this man's baby. Like, where do these trolls be coming from? Like, somebody was trying to troll me, talking about lies again. You didn't even do no blood work and all this shit. Meanwhile, it's on a video of me sitting there doing blood work on the video. Meanwhile, I specifically said straight to the nurse, you guys have already taken 18 valves of blood. You need more? And she said, yeah, we just need more samples. And she poked me in my hand for the third round of blood that they took. So it's always going to be some trolls and shit. Like, it's always going to be people saying shit that they don't know. So shit that just clout chase. Shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, it's just going to always be. And it pissed me off for Cardi because, you know, I don't give a fuck about what somebody think about my health. Like, bitch, you're worried about the wrong shit if you worry negatively about somebody else's health journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sound stupid as hell. But that woman just had a baby by a minute. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a public thing. I don't have to make my health journey public if I don't want to. I'm just not the type of person that feels like living in a fucking secret, in a bubble from the world. Like, I don't want to do that. That's not me. That's not me. That's somebody else. And that's fine for them. And that's fine for them. Like, people be like, ooh, she tell her whole life on social media. And this and that and all this other. Bitch, if I told my whole life, bitch, you wouldn't even be able to take it. Shut the fuck up. I share what I want to share. Shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? Shut up. Otherwise, like, bitch. And even if I do, that's my motherfucking business. I'm grown as hell. I'll tell what the fuck I want to tell. Do what the fuck I want to do. Like, what? I'm grown as hell. I am not even in my 30s, pooch. You think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Are you okay? So, but that pissed me off because it was like, dang, somebody always got to be trolling, man. Like, why somebody always got to be trolling? Here come this bitch talking about, I was only with Stefan Diggs. Bitch, what? We don't give a fuck. We don't give no shits, girl. Hellington. But shout out to Stefan Diggs for knowing his worth. He said, bitch, you didn't want me back then. Hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Hoes all on me. He cracked that shit and got on. Good job, Stefan. Because she definitely waited 10 years till that nigga got successful to let him crack that punad. That pussy. You see? It's that pussy, you see? She waited for 10 years to let him crack that pussy. So, obviously, she waited till he got some money. And I'm sure that didn't go over his head. And so, that nigga was like, oh, that's what she on? Alright, bad. Crack that bitch. Let her rub her toes all up and down the side of his head on video. And then ghosted the bitch. Now all she's stuck with is memories of her feet, and his head. His ears. All she left with is the memory of a toe in the ear, bitch. All you got is a video, hoe. Cause you ain't got that no more. That's rich dick too. And Stefan Diggs fine as hell. I don't give a damn what no Everybody got to say that nigga is prime A black gorgeousness. Black, rich, prime A rip. Pussy, yeah. No, mine is Puh dash C. Pussy. Pussy. It was this girl on X. So y'all know how sometimes on my book club channel, yes, girl. Yes, pretty passion, my love. How sometimes on my book club channel, I'll take people's posts off of their social media, and then we'll go over it, we'll read it, we'll have a little conversation about it, and then I'll read a poem or poetry or do an excerpt from a book or something about it. So tell me why I'm looking on social media for, some content, something for us to discuss on Teahive Bookclub. Tell me why the fuck I see this female and she like, this is my first time dating a woman. And she was like, I really don't know how to act. She said, we out on a date right now and I'm acting all nice, but I really want to just say, can you bend over so I can see that pussy? I said, okay. Period. Period. For real. So I met 3 girls while I was locked up, 3 women during my 11-hour lockup. And we all promised we was going to stay in touch with each other, whatever. Only 2 of the 3 have stayed in touch. The Hispanic one, we was like, bitch, and we want to be at all the quinceañeras too. We want to be at all the quinceañeras. She was like, oh, my son got a quinceañera coming up. Y'all bitches is definitely finna be at the quinceañera. And she the only one who haven't connected. I don't like that. But you know what? Nothing wrong with adding 2 new friends to the roster. Two new homegirls. And one of them is dope. I mean, they both dope. But one of them is she real dope. Like, I really, really like her personality. She young. So I'm saying she in her 30s and shit. She pretty. She popping. Like, she's a beautiful young lady. She got her a teenager and then a younger boy, like a 9-year-old or 8-year-old or something like that. I like her a lot. I like her a lot as just as a person. She's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I met her. She cool as hell. I'm glad I met them both. For real. I ain't gonna hold you. But girl, yeah. Child, we was in there and it was a white girl. She was asleep on the floor. And she was like sleep on the floor with her foot up on the brick wall. And I was like, she is way too comfortable in this holding tank. That is nasty. Okay? In a holding tank, in the particular one we were in, this, for that 11-hour stay, there was only supposed to be 8 girls in there. Okay? But 8 girls in that holding tank is a lot. Really, that holding tank can only fit 6 people in it. But they'll put 8 in that motherfucker like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Have us crammed in there or whatever. So naturally, women are gonna get tired. We just sit in there for hours and hours. And so if you don't have people like me who knows how to do time and not let the time do me, or people like the girls that I was with, if you don't have people like us, bitch, you're gonna be in there bored. You're gonna be in there tired. You're gonna be in there cold. You're gonna be in there crying. You know what I'm saying? We was cracking jokes, laughing. We helped each other stay up through that shit. Like, we really was, you know what I mean, keeping each other laughing in positive moods. I told my 2 jokes. Y'all know my jokes, right? Y'all know about my jokes? Y'all want to hear my jokes that I told while I was in the holding tank? I tell the same 2 jokes every time. Hey, Mita. Y'all want to hear my jokes? that I told the ladies. I'll be making like the same two, three jokes. One of them is real simple. What do you call a father standing on the stairs looking out over his kids? A stepfather, right? We know that. We know that. I always do that. Who do you call a mother and a father that's the same person? A transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like those little simple. Okay, here we go. So Mita says she want to hear. Okay, so there were three ducks. They all got arrested. The first duck came before the judge, and the judge said, "What's your name?" The duck said, "My name is Quack." The judge said, "What'd you get arrested for?" And then Quack said, "I got arrested for blowing bubbles in the park." The judge was like, "Well, that is not illegal. You are a duck, so you're probably going to blow some bubbles. So just step to the side. I'm going to call your arresting officer and have a discussion with him about it." So Quack stepped to the side. She said, "Next duck, please." The duck came up. She said, "What's your name?" The duck said, "My name's Quack Quack." She said, "Well, Quack Quack, what are you arrested for?" Quack Quack said, "I was arrested for blowing bubbles in the park too." And so the judge said, "Okay, go stand with Quack. I'm going to talk to the arresting officer. Let me have the third duck come up." Third duck comes up. She says, "Let me guess your name." Quack, quack, quack. The duck said, "Nah, my name Bubbles." Get it? Blowing bubbles in the park. You was blowing bubbles in that park? Was you blowing bubbles? You was blowing bubbles in that park? That's crazy work. Okay, here's my second joke. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Did y'all like that one? That was a good one, huh? Okay, this is the next one. Okay, it was a man with a little bitty head like a baseball and a big old body like a bodybuilder. And he ran on the beach every day. And this white lady used to be sitting in her beach house and she used to be looking at him like, why does that man have a little bitty ass head like that and his body so big? So she was like, I'm gonna stop his ass one day. So she worked up the courage. Sure enough, she see his little head bobbing on the beach, just running and shit, big old arms just running. So she said, "Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude. Um, if you don't mind, I was just wondering, why is your head so little and your body so big?" And he was like, "Man," he was like, "I don't usually tell nobody this, but shit. One day I was running down the beach like I normally do. You know what I'm saying? Felt something hit my toe, picked it up, mad as fuck, dusted it off to see what it was, and a ghetto ass genie popped out like, yeah, nigga. Woke up the queen. What it do? You get 3 wishes, boo. Clack, clack. He was like, "Oh, I get 3 wishes? For real?" She was like, "That's what I said. I said what the fuck I said." So he was like, "Okay, I want to be the richest man in the world." She was like, "Oh my God, everybody always say that every time they wake me up out my sleep. Here you go." Poof. He was the richest man in the world. So he came running the next day, picked up the lamp, dusted it off. She was like, "You like that shit? You like that shit, huh?" He was like, "Yeah, but he like, everybody trying to get my money, bro." He was like, "I need to be the most powerful man in the world." She was like, "Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. Like, I could do that. I could do that for you. You know what? You got it." Poof. So she made him the most powerful man in the world. So he come running on the beach the next day. He like, "Where the fuck is this lamp at?" Find the lamp, pick it up, dust it off. She like, nigga, because you got one more motherfucking wish. Because what do you need after you become the most richest and most powerful man in the motherfucking world? Like, what do you need from me? And then he was like, "Look, I know I'm rich and powerful thanks to you." He was like, "But I can't trust nobody around me, my powerfulness, or my riches." He was like, "I was really wondering if I could just get a little head." She was like, "What? Nigga?" Poof. Gave that nigga a little head like a baseball and a body like a bodybuilder. And the white lady said, "Oh, because she wasn't ready for that." She wasn't ready. And not for that. Yes, the ghetto genie, honey. But yeah, those are my two jokes that I tell all the time. And yes, pretty passionate. Caramel Buddy said I'm weak already. I'm dead as fuck. But yeah, so I told them those two jokes, and they was laughing their ass off. We was in there really keeping each other up, keeping each other positive, reminding each other how strong we are, and you know what I mean, that this shit don't last forever. The white girl was on the floor crying. I'm in there telling the jokes. The white girl on the floor crying in her sleep and shit. But that bitch show got up and laughed. She show gave it a little chuckle. Okay? Period. But I felt bad for the white girl. Out of all of us in there, she was the only one who wasn't leaving. She was getting transferred to Rancho on a warrant. And she was like, I don't know what's going on. I've never been out of Apple Valley. And she was like, I never even been to Rancho, which was clearly she was lying. Like, you know, we knew that she was lying, and but it was sad. It was sad. But yeah, glad y'all like jokes from your girl. I do have more. Laughter of the best is the best medicine. Love it. Right, 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 right. It really is though. It really is though. Hold on right quick. Let me pull up something. Hell yeah. Love me a good chuckle. Let's see. I told ChatGPT to make some funny jokes. This is what it put. It said, life and aging. I'm not getting older. I'm just becoming a classic, like a car that needs premium gas and naps. My back goes out more than I do. Now, I might use that one. My back goes out more than I do. Uh, I have a career, which is a job I can't quit because I like food. Uh, I don't like that one. Relationships are all about compromise. I compromise by being wrong, and they compromise by reminding me forever. Love means never having to say, I told you so, but saying it anyways, quietly, later. We don't argue. We just have very loud conversations where nobody wins. That one was funny. Adulting is Googling things your parents somehow knew without the internet. Like, that is true. Like, remember back in the day, like, it wasn't this deep. The internet makes shit too deep. Like, shit, like, it ain't that deep. We don't need to know what the fuck pi times 20 plus 80 plus who did this, what, why, where, and why did Cardi do dot, diddy dot, do dot, and that. It's not that deep. Like, remember back in them days when it just wasn't that fucking deep? Like, it just wasn't that serious? I really miss those days, for real. I'm not lazy, I'm on energy saving mode. My hobbies include overthinking conversations from 2009. Sleep is my favorite activity. I don't get enough of it. Okay. I'm going to say make some dirtier jokes. Let's see what Chat GPT gives me for dirty jokes. This was wait, no, it gave me some good shit. Then it deleted it. It said it violates our terms of it said content removed. That shit said, I don't need candles to set the mood. My knees cracking does the job for me. That's the first thing it said. I don't need candles to set the mood. My knees cracking does the job for me. That's what it said. I gotta take pictures before Chat GPT delete the shit. Cause it's gonna delete it. Cause it's talking about climaxing and everything, child. Chat GPT is gonna delete it. Did it. It deleted the fuck out of it. But guess who got screenshots? I did. Alright, let me go to my pictures. Child, that shit say, I don't need sex toys. I just need enthusiasm and lower expectations. My safe word is ow. I like my partners like I like my coffee. Hot, strong, and willing to keep me up all night even though I'll regret it. I'm not into degradation unless it's mutual and funny. That wasn't funny. I've reached the age where sex starts with, are you comfortable, and ends with, did we pull something? Well, damn. I don't fake orgasms. I fake stamina. What the? I believe in monogamy, but my fantasies are community property. This is what ChatGPT pulled up. Like, what the fuck? The real climax is when nobody cramps. I'm adventurous in bed, but not injure myself and need ice adventurous. I believe in monogamy, but my fantasies are community property. Oh, I already said that. Nothing ruins dirty talk faster than the saying, nothing ruins dirty talk faster than saying the wrong name or body part you absolutely didn't mean to focus on. Okay. The hottest thing my partner can say is, I bought snacks. I don't do morning sex. That's when my body is rebooting and my soul hasn't loaded yet. That's stupid. I had sex so good it made me believe in God, and sex so bad it made me text my ex. Boy, when I tell y'all Chat GPT spit some shit out and then deleted it, it said this violates our rules. I'm doing dishes. I couldn't comment at the time, but that candle would have me weak. Oh, wait, I don't need candles. My knees cracking. It sets the mood. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy as hell. That one was funny. Anyway. Oh, what time is it, y'all? 9:41. What the fuck? I gotta go to work in 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I'm not ready. But I'm gonna handle it. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Peace.